Hi guys, welcome to Get Curried. This is the Bombay chef Varun Inamdar, and today I'm going to make one of those indigenous gems of the Indo-Chinese cuisine. Is the chili chicken or chicken chili. First things first, let's marinate the chicken. For this, I've taken some strips of chicken breast, which is boneless. To this, I'm going to add 1 egg. Along with this, some soy sauce. This could be dark or light as per your choice. Some pepper. Salt as required. To make it nice and crisp, I'm adding some cornstarch. To just make sure all of this binds together, I'm adding in a little bit of refined flour. A quick mix. Just make sure all of this gets mixed nicely. Let me also put the oil to heat on moderate flame. A lot of times when we make the fried chicken for the chicken chili, we end up adding a lot of refined flour. That makes it doughy and battery. But try this one, it's going to be nice and light. The oil is heated up, let's start frying the chicken. Well, you can look at your comfort of using either a fork or your fingers to do this. But just make sure you're safe all throughout. Make sure this is fried nice, crisp and light brown in color. It's been 2 minutes and the chicken is fried and ready. I'm transferring this on an absorbent tissue paper to drain all the excess oil. The chicken is fried and ready. Let's move on to cutting the vegetables. For this, I'm cutting some peppers, some green peppers. I'm also taking some red peppers just to add in some color. Along with this, some yellow peppers as well. Now these peppers are just to add some color to this dish, but otherwise, if you see on the streets, they usually use only the green peppers. Just make sure you remove the seeds nicely and cut these in the shape and size of your choice. Next, I'm taking some onions and I'm cutting these in petals. Now petals are nothing but the layers of onions which are separated. The vegetables are cut and ready. Let's move to the cooking process now. For this, I'm taking some oil in a wok. I'm using very less oil in this because the chicken has been fried and it's going to release that oil in the gravy as well. So let's begin. The oil is smoking hot now. The first thing that goes in is chopped garlic. Along with this, I'm adding in chopped ginger. With this, I'm adding the star of this recipe, which is slit green chilies, and that's where this dish derives its name. Once this goes in, I'm adding in the bell peppers and the onions. A quick toss. The essence of Chinese cuisine is actually in the flame. The flame, if you notice, at all points is always high because that's where the smokiness comes in the Chinese food. Time to season this now. I'm adding in some soy sauce, some black pepper. This could be crushed or in powdered form. And with this, some salt. While adding salt, remember that soya sauce also has a lot of salt. A quick toss. Once this is seasoned, I'm adding in a cup full of water. This is the stage when you can decide whether you want this to be like a gravy or something nice and thick like a starter. Well, I'm adding in the chicken, which has been fried earlier and has been resting on this absorbent tissue paper. A quick mix. Just make sure this is tossed nicely and it's evenly seasoned all over. Let's thicken this now, for which I'm using some cornstarch and a little bit of water to make the slurry. This water needs to be cold or at room temperature, but never hot. Make sure this is mixed nicely so that there are no lumps and it's nice and smooth. This goes straight in this. On high flame, mix this nicely and you'll see in moments this recipe is going to get a nice glaze on top, which is the soya, and now thanks to the corn flour. A few more tosses and we are done.